And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Spits it out to the back. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Bringing it back. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The run from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Red Raiders line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Off the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
The Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That's caught. It's Stone. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll run it from the gun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
On target.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Shakes off the defender. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
He makes a catch. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's on target and complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Kansas offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Finds the tight end. Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. And that one's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
From the gun, the ground game. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for loss.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on second and short. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. They make the stop with a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Jayhawks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's a bit of a gut punch if you're the offense, because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He's looking to pass. Working that left side now. And they're able to make the tackle.
And they try to pass for it, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's stolen. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Stone. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Green. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Past the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Raiders back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wide out. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
42, Spider.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raider. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. And the Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Just feeds the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy obviously who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Creates a little room. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, get down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gets it out quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quickly to the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The play action fake. And the timing just a hair off.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Ingram. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Oh, they're after him! And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got laid.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold on.
What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Young.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Pass interference.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Snagged out of the air. Snowed under by the defense.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. The give as they work on that clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quickly out to the tight end.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little toe tap on the sidelines there.
Gets it past the marker. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Ingram. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, still going. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, in this offense within striking distance.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole and they need some explosive passing plays.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got rid of it just in time. And the misconnection on third down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is